everybody, I'm Michelle with Birdie Bloom, and I'm gonna try to do a really quick video again because I, as usual, have somewhere to be. And yeah, I wanted to talk about this bag again because I have done a video on this bag. This is the 9951 Patricia Schneider's Legacy Bag. And I'm talking about it again because Coach recently re-released this bag. Slightly new design, but this is what it's replicating, and that is, they call it the Patricia's Legacy Bag. The style number for Coach now for the current one is CW644, but yeah, they have it in a black and a dark brown, all with like a silver nickel hardware. Most of the Patricia Legacy bags from the 90s are brass hardware, but I'm going to show you this one. This one's not loved yet by me. She's a little flat and whatnot, but she has silver nickel hardware. I had a few of them. I also need to repair this, but this bag did come in silver nickel hardware, at least with black. I don't know if any other colors came for sure. So yeah, you can get it vintage with the silver nickel hardware, but it looks like Coach only released it with a silver hardware. So here is a catalog photo. This is from autumn 1994 catalog, and it shows this is actually when Coach released the Legacy line. It's a celebration of their history. It says their own and of their customers. And I've mentioned this before in a Legacy video. That is kind of how those Legacy bags got their names, which, you know, we've got the Janice and the Patricia and, oh Lord, I'm not gonna be able to say them all. They're not all names. Later on, you see like regular names, like bag names, you know, versus a person's name. But actually these have history. And in this case, the Patricia, it says the Patricia's great, she was probably a customer. She might have been an employee too, but Patricia's great grandfather, Matthew Herman, was an American hero who served 3 years as a Union soldier in the Civil War. And so this style is called the Patricia Schneider's Legacy Bag, and that's kind of her legacy, right? So the entire Legacy collection has been inspired by the duffel sack, which is, again, Coach's longest running bag. They've always offered the duffel sack. They continue to remake it. It's one of my personal favorites. I love a duffel sack. And the duffel sack, a lot of people call it a feed sack or extra large duffel sack. It's just a duffel sack. It's a very large bag. Talked about that. But it's this strap, which I have this one doubled. We're going to talk about that. Basically, all of the Legacy lines, all of the bags in the Legacy line, they kind of have a strap like the duffel sack. This is like the duffel sack strap. They're not all the same size necessarily with the same hardware, but yeah, that is the Legacy line for you. And that's kind of the feature that is the same, which makes it a Legacy bag. So we're going to talk about some of the differences between the new release and this bag. Basically, if you recall, the Patricia's bag has this like back pocket here, and it has this under the flap front pocket and then this large cavity. And so the new Patricia's bag does not have this front pocket here under the flap. So that's just the flap, a nice leather flap, no front pocket. But what it does feature, which the vintage does not, is a back pocket. So there's no back pocket here. This is just a seam. The new one has a back pocket, which is nice. And the new one still has this pocket that's kind of in the back behind the zipper. So it has that. Yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. The new bag, here's a picture of like the old with the new that Coach posts. This is on their website, so you should check it out. It's kind of cool. But it has, you know, the hang tag loop that I really actually like that feature in the newer bags. I love that little hang tag loop. It's cute. You can also hang charms and whatnot on it. What I don't like is that it also has that gold foiled gloved hand leather print on the bag, and I can't stand that. I wish they would get rid of it. I think it's so tacky. I don't know why they're doing it. It's continuous. It's on all, you know, all the newer bags. It's just, why is it there? I don't know. It can be in the creed, right? So I'm gonna try this bag on again. What did I wanna say? Well, the strap is 50 inches and it's adjustable. And I don't know why I didn't really think about this. Maybe I don't particularly carry this style. I think it's a very iconic, beautiful, lovely piece of leather. It's a big bag. It's just not one that I personally gravitate towards. I like the look of it. It's just, I don't wear it. So, but the doubling of the strap, that is something that Coach for the new release really focused on. You can see, you can wear it long crossbody over your shoulder or shorter on your shoulder. And so here it is, like with the strap doubled. And I was like, I wonder if I can do that with a vintage. Well, let me tell you that plenty of vintage styles did come with hardware that encouraged the strap to be doubled. And it usually came with like a piece of leather that would kind of like hold the strap a little tighter. And it came with like a looser, I don't know what you call that, but this would be just really loose. And I have an example, and it's this bag. And I don't know the official name of this bag. I've talked about it before. I'm not really gonna go over it right now. All I'm doing is showing you how loose that is. This bag in particular, it came with that leather piece. You were supposed to be able to double the strap. I mean, it was kind of like made for that. And so you see how loose that is? And that's just to kind of get it out of the way when you double the strap. But you can still double the strap on these. So first, let's show you at the longest length, 50 inches. That is a long bag. So if you're a tall person with a long torso, this might be a bag that's really great for you. This is too long for me at this length. I'm gonna go ahead and shorten it. I'm gonna go ahead and shorten it all the way. There's 4 rivets. And just to show you what it looks like, might not be the right length for me either here. And then I'm gonna show you the doubling of the strap, just to show you that you can do it with a vintage too. And I'm gonna mention, guys, I'm selling these bags. I've already sold a black one. I am going to try to be more aggressive in getting rid of bags. Oh, that's too short, crossbody, but obviously a length in between would work. But this is on my shoulder here, and we're gonna show you the shorter strap doubling. So that's how it looks. So cute. I'll show you how I did it. It's actually really simple. And yeah, you can just wear it kind of more like under your arm, right? So cute. But yeah, I'm selling these bags. You know what? I'm gonna just tell you, if you have watched a video before and you're like, oh, I wonder if she's selling that bag, if you could just email me, it's birdiebloom_rehab@yahoo.com. I'll put it in the comments. As you might imagine, I do get a lot of requests. I'm not always ready to sell a bag that I talk about. And sometimes those requests, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get back to you, thinking I'm gonna get to it or sooner than I do, and I don't. I do have a lot of requests and in search ofs, and it's a little overwhelming. So if you're watching this video now and there's something that you wanna ask me about, if you could reach out to me again with a fresh email, put in the title what bag you're looking for, and I will be able to respond with you whether or not it's already been sold, or if, yeah, I can get that ready for you if you're interested in, and give you pictures and price. Because that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm trying to be aggressive about it. I am going to start listing stuff on that Facebook group. It's not my Facebook group. My Facebook group is called Vintage Coach Eye Candy. Come there to see pictures. Here's a picture I did of 3 Patricia bags that I got ready, because there's a lot of interest in it right now. So I was like, let's get these ready. These are the kind of pictures that you'll see posted in Vintage Coach Eye Candy. And, you know, there's a lot of people with a lot of different creativity, different bags, different bag preferences, different ways of collecting. And that is where you can go to see pictures of the such, and, you know, just be amongst like-minded people who love Vintage Coach. So, the selling group though, there is a Facebook group called Vintage Coach Trusted by, oh gosh, I meant to write that down and I didn't again. Here it is, okay? This is the name of the group. Maybe I can provide a link, but that is a good place to go to look at bags. I need everyone to be aware there are scammers out there in all of these groups. Just because somebody is in a group, they are not necessarily to be trusted. You must take precautions when purchasing online. You know, if you purchase through like Poshmark and Macari, there are scammers that get on those too, but there's a backup, right? It's a safe system. If you do get scammed, you can reach out to that middleman, such as the, you know, Poshmark. But if you're buying privately, you need to make sure that you are purchasing through a format that will refund your money if it turns out to be a scam. And that would be that would be like PayPal, goods and services, and Venmo has goods and services now. Zelle, Cash App, no, do not give money to people via that way. People will give you sad, sorry stories like, oh, I can't use my account or whatever. Then don't buy from them. If they are not in good standing with PayPal or Venmo, then don't use them, okay? Don't let people give you sad, sorry stories. As much as you might want the bag, they don't have it. If they can't sell legitimately to you, they don't have it. So don't give them your money. So there's that. And also you can always reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. I have gotten good at navigating these scammers and recognizing them. You can get good at that as well. Look up the pictures that they're sharing. Can you Google image them, reverse image them? Do they pop up online? They're probably a scammer if they do. Unless it happens to be that person who also sells online. Possible, okay? I mean, you'll see my pictures potentially online, but they're my pictures. So, okay. But reach out, always reach out. I'm happy to help, okay? And yeah, that's all we got. I think that was it. Did I go over everything? Let's see. I think so. What do you think about the new Patricia Legacy's bag by Coach? Are you planning on getting one? Are you planning on getting a new one? Or do you just want to stick with vintage and get a vintage one if you don't already have one? So let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.